Hi, and welcome to an all-new episode of Coffee with America. I'm Sasha Rionda. Spring is here, which means warmer weather and fun with family and friends. Here to thaw out for spring is drinks expert Theo Rutherford for Deutsch Family Wine and Spirits. Theo, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So tell us, what's a good way to celebrate the changing seasons?
So as we're getting into spring, we're obviously getting all these lovely spring flavors, right? So fresh berries, fresh herbs, fresh veggies, and we want to be able to utilize those in our drinks. We also want to be able to entertain and just enjoy people. So utilizing your freezer is actually really going to help with that. So we'll go through a little bit of ways that you can use your freezer as your best friend.
Oh, I love that. So give us a tip for spring entertaining.
So start with something simple like a classic highball. So Redemption Rye, a nice spicy rye forward rye whiskey with some soda water on top. It's just going to be a nice, bright, vibrant drink. But we can elevate that by using something like citrus peels in our ice cubes. What that does is not only have the visual impact that we want, but as the ice starts to melt, it's going to add a citrus element to that cocktail. So it's going to round it out. It's going to make it a little bit more vibrant and a little more complex and just sort of a fun thing to be able to do.
Always a classic. And how about some other freezer inspiration?
So freezer door cocktails have become sort of a big thing. You've probably seen them somewhere on social media. And they're great because you can prep them ahead of time and then just set them in the freezer. Whenever your guest wants another drink, they can pull it out of the freezer. You don't have to do much. So a great drink to actually utilize this is going to be a white Negroni using Gray Whale gin. So we took a classic style Negroni, but we made it a white Negroni by using Lillet Blanc and a Blanc Vermouth. The Lillet Blanc is going to bring out some citrus notes from Gray Whale. And again, it's one you can do ahead of time. Just set it and forget it in your freezer, and it's a great way to entertain. Plus, every time you pick up a bottle of Gray Whale, you're actually giving back to ocean conservation efforts. So a cocktail with a cause and just a lovely thing for spring.
Sounds delicious. Now, do you have a favorite quick and easy drink for spring and summer?
So I love drinks that are really easy to make, especially ones that are not too labor intensive in terms of the ingredients. So a Boulevardier is one of my favorites because it's 3 ingredients. We did sort of a play on that with Bibb and Tucker 6-year. We added a little bit of walnut liqueur to the Campari and the sweet vermouth. And what that does is it brings out the nuttiness that the bourbon already has. Mixed with the Campari and sweet vermouth, you get a really lovely, bright springtime cocktail. Plus it looks great. So you have minimal effort for you by doing this ahead of time, maximum flavor for your guests, which at the end of the day is exactly what you want.
I like that. I'll have to try it out. Do you have any suggestions for something with a twist?
Yeah, have fun with this, right? Get inspired by produce stands. Get inspired by your grocery store. See what's fresh, like a fresh jalapeno in your ice when you're making a margarita. It's going to add some spiciness to that sweetness, especially from Cantera Negra Reposado. But you can do it with anything. Fresh herbs. You can do it with things like pineapple, whatever you might want. Just get inspired by that, let your inspiration run wild, and have some fun with your ice.
Jalapeno ice, that's so interesting. These all sound great. Where can we go for more info?
So for more information on the brands that we used and maybe a few other cocktail ideas, you can go to deutschfamily.com and they'll have everything you need.
Theo, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Getting ready for an Easter celebration can be challenging even for a supermom. So here to help is Rosalind Daniels, who's teaming up with Cracker Barrel Old Country Store to serve up some time-saving tips for family and friends. Rosalind, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Sasha. Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, so give us the most important part of a successful Easter menu.
Well, I love having huge gatherings, but the most important part to me is spending time with my friends and family so we could connect. So that's why I teamed up with my friends at Cracker Barrel, because they have that option for you for fully prepared Easter meals that give you that time to spend time with the ones who matter most to you.
Okay, now what are you making this year?
Well, I really love a home-cooked meal, but I also love having someone else do all the work for me. So that's what I'm going to do this year. I'm going to leave it in the hands of Cracker Barrel. They have their new Easter heat and serve and ready-to-serve meals that are the perfect way to enjoy a delicious Easter meal without all of the hassle. Their heat and serve meals go from the oven to the table in 3 hours or less, and you get a choice of spiral sliced sugar-cured ham, or you can get the prime rib. And their new Easter ham and turkey hot and ready meals require no prep time at all. They come hot and ready to serve. Plus, both options have an abundance of food. They have a ton of food. So you can have it for a small gathering or you can have it for a large gathering.
Quick and easy, right up my alley.
Exactly.
Can you share some of the Daniels family favorites?
Hands down, my family they're going for this right here, my kids and my husband. And it's great because you can have it for brunch or you can have it for a dessert. And it's the Heat and Serve French Toast Bake featuring thick cut country bread, soaked in a vanilla custard and is topped with a cheesecake filling with a little bit of dusted powdered sugar on there and some nice festive Easter sprinkles. It's absolutely delicious and it smells good when it's baking in the house. It's only available for a limited amount of time, so you want to make sure that you get it while you can.
Sounds fantastic. I love French toast. How about some holiday essentials that will satisfy everyone?
Okay, now I believe that there should be some staples on every Easter table, and I believe Cracker Barrel, they got the memo with that because they have an abundance and variety of options to choose from. Again, they have their spiral sliced sugar cured ham. You can get your prime rib. They have turkey, and then they have all the sides. You can get mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, macaroni and cheese, and their dinner rolls. And don't get me started on their desserts. You can get apple streusel, pecan pie. If you don't see something that you like, they have other options for you to choose from. Just make sure that you package it all up with a little bit of their seasonal cherry lemonade. It's so refreshing and it makes everything come together.
Sounds like we can't go wrong with that. What else does Cracker Barrel have going on this spring?
Well, you can check out their new spring menu when you go into the store for either lunch or dinner. They are featuring their Golden Carolina barbecue chicken tenders. It comes with 2 sides and you can get biscuits or corn muffins. It's only available for a short amount of time, so get that while you can. And while you're in the store checking out, make sure you grab some items from their retail store for those Easter baskets because they got candy, decor, they got everything you can think of.
Yummy. Where can we go for more information?
Make sure you visit crackerbarrel.com to place a pickup order or curbside or delivery for your Easter meal.
Rosalind, thank you so much and happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you too, Sasha.
Coming up, more delicious ways to celebrate spring and the Easter holiday.
Does cooking feel like a kitchen battle? You need Granite Stone Armor Max, the revolutionary cookware set with 4 durable layers of ultra non-stick. So slick, virtually nothing sticks. No oil or butter needed. You can get the Granite Stone Armor Max set for just 4 easy payments of $39.99. We'll include this razor-sharp knife set and deep steam and fry pan set, yours absolutely free. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. Order now.
Hey everyone, Emeril Lagasse here, and I'm so excited to tell you about my biggest air fryer yet.
Introducing Emeril Lagasse's Dual Zone Air Fryer Oven with dual-sided cooking chambers. Now you can cook 2 different foods 2 different ways that finish at the same time. Enjoy juicy grilled burgers at the same time as air-fried French fries. Broiled savory salmon at the same time as roasted asparagus. The secret is in the QuickSync technology that matches the cooking times and settings of each food, so they're programmed to finish at the same time. But watch, remove the center divider and it transforms into a large 25-quart capacity oven. Now you can try Emeril Lagasse's Dual Zone Air Fryer Oven with free recipe book in your home for 30 days for just $14.99. But wait, we'll automatically upgrade you to his deluxe cooking kit and 1-year VIP protection plan absolutely free, complete with everything you need to cook Monday to Sunday family-size meals. Plus, ask how you can get free shipping. This offer will not last, so order now.
You're gonna love it, I guarantee it.
Does shopping for bladder control products have you feeling like you need someone to be on the lookout for you? Now you have your privacy back. We're HDIS, and we home deliver bladder control products directly to you. We're always on the lookout for you. You get free shipping in plain, unmarked boxes. So your private matters stay private. We understand how you feel. For over 35 years, we've delivered bladder control products to millions of Americans, just like you. You don't have to worry about incontinence any longer. Call now for your free product sample pack and over $45 in money-saving coupons. At HDIS, we're always in stock. We carry all brands in hundreds of styles and sizes. You'll be sure to get what you need, guaranteed.
For your free sample pack with your free catalog and $45 in money-saving coupons and free product samples, call 800-257-1709. That's 800-257-1709.
For foodies, this is a fun time of year for traditional Easter eats and spring treats. Here with some tasty suggestions is Cara Di Falco. Cara, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Sasha. Thanks for having me.
So tell us, is there a secret for elevating spring entertaining?
You know what? I always tell folks to just think outside the box a little bit. So on my show, Kara's Cucina, you'll often hear me say, make your food your own. And it's really just about adding that unique detail that speaks to you. So it could be something as simple as a refreshing spring mocktail, an updated coffee beverage, or a new twist on a classic dessert.
Okay, and what's a menu item that everyone can enjoy?
You know what, let's talk some beverage inspiration, right? So whether you're hosting a casual picnic or a full Easter brunch, Welch's sparkling juices are just gonna add that little bit of class to your event. Welch's non-alcoholic sparkling juices are a crisp, light, and refreshing beverage, perfect for family gatherings, and they really bring that pop to your Easter celebration. In our house, when we celebrate Passover with family friends, we actually give this to all the kids at the table in their wine glasses so they get to fully participate in the tradition of the meal.
Oh yes, my daughters love that. Now, do you have a favorite go-to for brunch?
Okay, there is no brunch without coffee, right? That's absolutely a must. And another great thing that I think folks can start adding to their brunches are smoothies. And my go-to for folks who want a plant-based option is Planet Oats Barista Lovers Oat Milk. So Barista Lovers was crafted with baristas to be Planet Oats' best oat milk, yet it's got a perfectly balanced, velvety smooth texture that just has a delicious way of elevating your at-home coffee experience. I love mine frothed in my morning cappuccino. You could drink it by the glass. I also swap it into baking, and again, in those smoothie recipes, it has such a great texture. It goes perfectly with any beverage or recipe.
Okay, very nice. Now, surprise us with something unique and tasty for a spring brunch menu.
You know what, Sasha, if you want to get creative in the kitchen, try a little Spam maple flavored. So Spam maple flavored is this versatile, sweet, salty treat that is sure to complement your spring baking, Easter brunch, and more. So what we did here today is a mini apple cinnamon monkey bread, and you can see they're just these little kind of cinnamon rolls with the Spam on top. They're a really fun twist on a classic favorite. You can find recipes like that at spam.com. You can find the product on Amazon as well as your local grocery store.
Always good to have variety, for sure. Any other spring or Easter suggestions?
You know, I always tell folks to just try to get ahead of themselves a little bit. So baking, like the monkey bread or your desserts, that can be done days in advance. Also, your veggie prep. You can often do your chopping, peeling, and dicing a day ahead of time, stash it in bags in the fridge or the freezer, and this way the day of, you actually get to enjoy your meal, your guests, and your holiday.
I like that. Now, where can we go to learn more?
For everything you saw here today and more, head to tipsontv.com.
Kara, we appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
It's a new season, so it's time to dust off winter, renew, and recharge. Mario Armstrong is here to help. Hi, Mario. So tell us, what are some ideas that can help us swing into spring?
Hey, Sasha, thanks for having me. And yes, I have a few ideas to help us all spring into the season, starting with home improvements. Now, Sasha, we need to think about backup power for our homes, especially with the storms and interruptions. The Anker Solix F3800 portable power station can be used as a home power backup system or power your entire home. You can pair it with Anker's home power panel and get automatic use from 12 of your home circuits. If you have solar panels, it can store excess energy during the day for use at night, and it can provide power for your EVs and RVs too. Now, if you're celebrating Easter, something fun you can add to the kids' baskets is a Tonybox. It's a screen-free audio system designed for little ones ages 3 to 7. You turn it on, pop a Tony on top, and let the audio adventure begin. Your kids will have a blast choosing from hundreds of Tony's figurines, from favorites like Blippi, Sesame Street, Disney, and more. Each Tony figurine prompts imaginative play with songs, stories, and lessons in friendship, problem-solving, mindfulness, and more. Look, it's fun, educational, no screens, and really easy to use. Now, if you're looking for a couple of simple ways to add smart home products to your routine, streamline your daily life with some products from Roku. Their colored smart light bulbs have 16 million color options to control your home lighting from the Roku device and app. You can schedule sunrise wake-up lighting, that's pretty cool, or set the mood to any color anytime. And the Roku Smart Home Indoor Camera SE enables you to watch your home. It has HD quality, vibrant color night vision, motion and sound detection, and it can detect smoke or carbon monoxide, sending you alerts for any emergencies. Okay, now for the guys, let's end with refreshing our personal care this spring. We got to spring into it and take care of ourselves with Old Spice shampoos, crafted to help make men's hair look fuller, healthier, and more moisturized. They are blended with the perfect mix of cleansing and conditioning ingredients for men's hair. Old Spice Swagger shampoos can be used daily and remove built-up dirt and oil to help guys achieve that clean and confident look. You will smell shockingly self-assured, and your hair will feel soft, look thicker, and healthier.
Oh, those are some great ideas. Where can we go for more information?
Yeah, Sasha, for more info, just head over to inthenews.tv.
As always, thank you, Mario. We appreciate it.
Thank you, and happy spring.
Next, tips for planning that spring or summer getaway.
Your paycheck. Your family depends on it. But if something happened to you, you need life insurance. And chances are SelectQuote can get it for you for under $1 a day. SelectQuote found Michael, 38, a $500,000 policy for under $23 a month. SelectQuote found Anna, 37, a $750,000 policy for under $23 a month. SelectQuote's secret? They comparison shop a select group of great companies like these for your best rate. Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford. Since 1985, SelectQuote has saved over 1 million families millions of dollars on life insurance.
Call 1-800-226-0869. That's 1-800-226-0869. Call now.
Discover what over 1 million families know. We shop, you save.
Are you looking for a trustworthy publishing company to publish your book? One that understands the process and upholds Christian values in its business practices?
Introducing Covenant Books, an author-friendly publisher who shares your beliefs and wants to publish your story. Call us today to get a free author packet to help get you started.
We realize your book is unique, personal, and written with a higher purpose. That's the content we're looking for.
We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process with professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the industry.
Covenant distributes and sells your book online and in bookstores everywhere. We convert your book in ebook format and sell it on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and to these distributors. Our authors love us.
So if you've written a biography, a devotional, a memoir, self-help, or any genre, we can help. Be like these authors and get your book published and sold today.
Call right now for your free writer's guide. 1-800-531-6193.
This is an urgent notice for anyone that owes over $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS. You may qualify to have a large portion of your past due taxes forgiven. Civic Tax Relief's Special Tax Relief Hotline can help you discover all the relief programs available for free.
I owed the IRS $37,000. Civic Tax Relief represented me against the IRS, and by the time everything was completed, I didn't owe the IRS anything.
Call for your free tax forgiveness information now.
Call 800-610-4471. 800-610-4471.
Spring is finally here, so now is the time to plan for that spring getaway or summer vacation. Here to help is Kinga Phillips. Kinga, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So tell us, what's needed to plan an epic vacation?
Well, most of my shows are all about adventure, so whether I am scuba diving or just exploring, I always say get as immersive as you possibly can with your destination. Get to know the culture, the people, the food, really get up close and personal.
Sounds good. Let's start with recommendations for a more relaxing vacation.
Well, it is officially spring, a perfect time to get away. So whether you are looking for a beachfront resort or hotel in the heart of the city, I personally am a huge fan of Wyndham Hotels and Resorts and their Wyndham Rewards program. They have over 9,000 hotels across 24 brands. So think Wyndham Grand, Wyndham Ultra, Registry Collection hotels, and more. Wyndham really has something for absolutely everyone. And best of all, right now it's Members Month, which means 5 weeks of exclusive deals, including the chance to earn 2 free nights on your next stay. So check out WyndhamRewards.com for all of that information.
Okay, so tell me, is there a particular destination that you recommend?
Well, I was just in the Bahamas, and I truly feel like the twin paradises of Nassau and Paradise Island are the perfect spring vacation spots with white sandy beaches, crystal clear turquoise waters, and an average of 300 sunny days a year. Plus, there are tons of activities for all ages, from swimming and snorkeling to visiting art galleries, cultural attractions like the iconic Queen Staircase, and it's so easily accessible. Non-stop flights daily from most major U.S. cities. It's less than 1 hour away from South Florida, less than 3 hours away from New York City, and NassauParadiseIsland.com is the website to visit that gorgeous destination.
Can't go wrong with the Bahamas for sure. Exactly. Now, when it comes to preparing for a getaway, what should we remember?
Well, travel is exciting, but I always say expect the unexpected, which is why I always recommend for people to have travel insurance. And my go-to is Allianz. I just use them in Italy. Allianz travel insurance will give you the peace of mind so you can enjoy your vacation by protecting your travel investment, and they can reimburse you on covered cancellations, significant delays, baggage issues, and even medical emergencies. So be sure you look for Allianz travel insurance when booking with most major airlines, hotels, cruise lines, and travel agents, and also be on the lookout for their new Elise Travel Smart mobile app. I will personally be using them when I head to Tahiti next week.
Absolutely. We never know what's going to happen, right? Any other travel tips to share with us?
You know, I always try to remind people, especially during the busy season, make sure that you, in your carry-on luggage, keep everything that is super important to you that you can't live without. Your travel documents, obviously your phone charger, but also medications and all the important things. Don't check that stuff.
Kinga, this all sounds great. Where can we go for more information?
You can visit tipsontv.com, and everything I just told you about is right there for you.
Kinga, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The way people bank is changing. Now a new survey from FICO is revealing important information about consumer banking trends and how these trends are impacting the way many people live, save, and borrow money. Here with insight into the survey is banking expert Daryl Knopp. Daryl, thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Sasha. Thank you for having me.
So tell us, how is modern banking changing?
Well, I think, the biggest thing that we've seen in the survey shows us this is that really consumers have wholeheartedly taken on the switch to digital, and that the digital bank has now really become the center of banking for us as individuals. And the bricks and mortar and the other channels are really now in support of that channel.
Okay, and what does the survey reveal that consumers are looking for in a bank?
Well, they're looking for the same thing they're looking for in a lot of other parts of our market, is that they're looking for you not to be wasting their time. They're looking for convenience, things to go quickly and intuitively. And so I think that, time and convenience is really the number one thing that they're kind of looking for.
Makes sense. Now, are there other factors influencing banking customers?
Oh, absolutely. I think just as important, and the survey shows this again, and no surprise to probably you and I and other people, it's that safety. The issues around fraud and financial crimes, general protection there, you've got to have the channel be safe. And you've also got to have the channel feel safe. And there's, that's a behavioral thing versus an actual make them safe, and then also make them feel safe. And so I think, again, very important from that regard.
Absolutely. Now, how about things consumers don't like?
Well, as we just discussed from the other two, it's really don't waste my time and, of course, make me safe. And so time's our most precious asset as individuals. And I think that making sure that when we're asking people for information as a financial institution, that we know why we're asking for it. We can explain why we ask, why we need it, and that we don't ask for things like, I got to put my address in again. Well, you already have my address. There's got to be better ways to verify. So don't waste people's time. Make them feel like they're safe in that channel.
Now, when it comes to modern banking, what's making a difference?
The biggest difference is we as financial institutions for the last 3 decades are making significant investments and incredible amounts in the last 5 years. And so it's really the move away from legacy what we'd call a vertical application into kind of a broad-based platform of tools has really made the difference. Banks can now make the changes they need to make quickly. They can learn more from it. They access the data that their customers share with them, make better decisions.
All very interesting, Daryl. Thank you so much.
You have a great day, Sasha. Thank you very much.
Stay there. Coffee with America. We'll be right back.
Shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
We could help you save more than 50% on life insurance.
For more information, please call 1-800-303-3244.
Does cooking feel like a kitchen battle? You need Granite Stone Armor Max, the revolutionary cookware set with 4 durable layers of ultra non-stick. So slick, virtually nothing sticks. No oil or butter needed. You can get the Granite Stone Armor Max set for just 4 easy payments of $39.99. We'll include this razor-sharp knife set and deep steam and fry pan set, yours absolutely free. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. Order now.
Are you having trouble hearing your TV or listening to conversations in loud spaces?
I think as my hearing loss has gotten worse, I'm not as engaging as I was before.
Then it might be time to consider nano hearing aids. The days of expensive hearing aids are over. Recent changes in the law have allowed for over-the-counter hearing aids sold direct and shipped to your home, which means no more having to go to a doctor and spend thousands.
The fact that you're able to go direct, the pricing was phenomenal. It just was a win-win all the way around.
Don't mistake nanos for cheap amplifiers. Nanos are FDA-registered OTC hearing aids.
They are so small and so powerful. Just makes my life so much better.
Nano hearing aids are now offering $100 off through this special TV offer. Order right now and get 2 CIC rechargeable hearing aids for only $297. All Nanos come with a 45-day money-back guarantee. Try them, and if you're not happy, return them for a full refund.
Call 800-242-0972.
As part of Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, we're happy to have Cristina Annunciata from the American Cancer Society here to share the importance of getting screened. Cristina, thank you so much for joining us. Can you start by giving us the warning signs of colorectal cancer and who's most at risk?
Sure. So the biggest warning sign to be aware of is blood in the stool. So if you ever see blood in the poop or on the toilet paper, that is the biggest most important sign of colon cancer. Other signs of colon cancer can be abdominal pain, cramping, other changes in the stool, or loss of appetite.
Okay, those are all good things to know. Now, can you explain the screening process and what the tests available? I've heard there's a lot of at-home tests. Are those any good?
Sure. So just to emphasize, the most reliable test for detecting colon cancer and actually detecting precancerous lesions is the colonoscopy. And the colonoscopy should start at age 45 for the general population. There are tests to be done at home, and the ones that are most commonly used are called FIT tests, which is fecal immunotherapy test. And that's looking for blood in the stool, blood in your poop that you might not necessarily see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're seeing colorectal cancer earlier and earlier this time, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, what is the American Cancer Society doing to get the word out about screening?
Yeah, so we have at the American Cancer Society, we have our campaign, which is called I Love You, Get Screened. And this is really encouraging everyone to get their cancer screening tests, including the colonoscopy and for colon cancer, at the age recommended times. We're also partnering with the Colorectal Cancer Alliance on their campaign, which is called Your Colon is 45. And that's really emphasizing that colon cancer screening needs to start at age 45. And this is to put an end to, or to try to curb this rising incidence of colon cancer that we're seeing in people under 50. So in order to make an impact there, we need people to start their screening at age 45.
Absolutely. All great information, Cristina. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Right.
Well, that does it for today's Coffee with America. Thank you so much for joining us. If you missed anything, you can find it on our website, coffeewithamerica.com. You can also follow us on social media at Coffee with America, and you can follow me as well at Sasha Rionda. Have a great day. Happy Easter to all of you that celebrate, and I will see you next time.